Ahlan wa sahlan, welcome to the first lesson of the Egyptian Arabic course for absolute beginners. In this lesson, we will learn the main three demonstratives. In other words, we will learn how to say this is, that is, these are, and those are. We will also learn 7 other words and put everything in sentences. Yalla bina. Sorry if I sound like this because I've got COVID, but I'm okay. I'm very good. أنا كويس جدا. Let's start with the demonstrative pronouns. أسماء الإشارة. We have 3 main demonstratives, and the first one is ده, which is this or that masculine. We don't have a difference between this and that. So the first one is ده, the second one is دي, and the third one is دول, which is these or those. ده, دي, دول. ده is this or that masculine, دي is this or that feminine, and دول is these or those. Da, di, dul. Now let's go to our first كلمة word after that, and this is going to be bint, girl or daughter. Bint, and the plural is بنات. Bint, بنات. قولوا ورايا لو سمحتوا. Please say after me. Bint. ممتاز, very good. بنات. That's it. And this takes us to our first صفة, adjective, and this is going to be صغير. 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 قولوا ورايا لو سمحتوا. صغير. ممتاز. صغير. And now it's time for our first جملة, sentence. دي بنت صغيرة. This is a little or young girl. So صغير means young or small. دي بنت صغيرة. So I told you that the adjective is صغير. Why did I say صغيرة? Why did I add this ت مربوطة, this sound at the end? This character that you see is called ت مربوطة. More on this later, of course, in future lessons. But this is what we add at the end of an adjective to make it feminine. صغير became صغيرة. دي بنت صغيرة. Now let me say it at a normal speed. دي بنت صغيرة. Notice what happened here. Instead of saying بنت صغيرة with an O after the صاد, the ص sound, I omitted this O sound and I put a schwa between the 2 words. Instead of saying بنت and then صغيرة, I said بنت صغيرة. بنت صغيرة. Okay, what if we were referring to more than one person? We would add in at the end of صغير. Instead of saying صغير, we would add صغيرين. So this in is what we add at the end of regular adjectives to describe more than one person. مثلا, for example, دول بنات صغيرين. These are young girls. دول بنات صغيرين. دول بنات صغيرين. قولوا ورايا لو سمحتوا. دول بنات صغيرين. Next we have ولد, ولاد. boy, ولد, ولاد. قولوا ورايا لو سمحتوا. ولد, ولاد. كبير, كبار. كبير is either big for describing things or old for describing people. كبير, and the plural كبار. كبير, كبار. And since I mentioned the plural form, this means that the adjective is not a regular adjective. We couldn't just add in at the end of it to make it plural. So with صغير we added in, and صغير became صغيرين. But here, if we want to describe more than one person, we will have to say كبار, not كبيرين. But if we want to describe a feminine object, we will simply say كبيرة. We will add at the end. كبير, كبيرة, كبار. ده ولد كبير. This is an old boy. ده ولد كبير. ده ولد كبير. And when a boy grows up, he becomes a راجل. راجل, not راجل. راجل, and the plural رجالة. راجل, رجالة. رجالة is الجمع, the plural. راجل, رجالة. ده راجل كبير. This is an old man. ده راجل كبير. قولوا ورايا لو سمحتوا. ده راجل كبير. ممتاز. And since I mentioned راجل, I'll have to mention ست, woman. And the plural ستات. 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 قولوا ورايا لو سمحتوا. ستات. شكرا. دول مش ستات كبار. These are not old women. مش means not. قولوا ورايا لو سمحتوا. دول مش ستات كبار. ممتاز. شكرا. And that was it. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you've reached the end of the video, please consider subscribing to the channel and follow me on social media. And if you're interested in taking online classes, check the link below. شكرا. سلام.